It must be exciting, like, yeah, just to be able to translate all that hard work over to training camp. I would, now that you mention all this, I would love to be able to go watch an NHL training camp. That would be a really cool thing to observe
Oh
because
yeah,
everybody's in the best shape. Everybody wants. There's some guys that aren't gonna make the team for sure, but they want to make the team.
yeah,
It seems like a very interesting, not atmosphere, but it just seems like a very interesting community. Not community. What's the word I'm looking for, Mark? Like yeah, it seems like an interesting group to observe on the ice,
yeah.
just watching
Well, you
everyone.
have many kids who coming in and trying to steal a job, right?
Yeah,
So they're all motivated, right?
yeah,
So, well, you look at us and other older guys who already played maybe 14, 13 years pro, and they're kind of feeling comfortable already. Maybe they
yeah,
not didn't work as hard over summer, and here are lots of guys who are putting in the work and kind of just getting itchy to get out there and try to steal a job. So I think I'm kind of one of those guys who wants to put extra work in,
yeah,
work on extra things and talk to the coach and stuff and see what they think and kind of send them videos of me doing on ice, off ice, and just see what they think. Right?
yeah,
Always be in touch with them, player development coaches. So, like, it's always just for me being a pro is fun and. I love able to do that stuff, like get clips from development coach, like of other players he thinks, I'm comparable to
yeah.
how they play, how they do it in NHL, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's just it's fun. It's fun being pro.
If like before, if you know like you're gonna make the NHL team or go back to the AHL, how do you figure that out? Will your agent call you first, or will the coach on the team tell you first? And is there politics at all within training camp at all? Like, is there I remember when I used to play hockey, I would always watch like the trainer because the trainer would always tell you, "Hey, Igor," or "Hey, Justin, come see the coach," because I was probably going to get cut and go back down. Like, is there things like that within the dressing room or within training camp that you have to observe?
I think it's just, I mean, everybody's coming in the same spot and
Yeah,
try to get a job in NHL, right? Nobody's kind of looking at you as like, yeah, he just got drafted and stuff like that. But if you're better than someone, you're gonna get the job. But they make the cuts. They just ask you to come in and talk to you and tell you how your camp went and what they think, and they're just telling you, yeah,
yeah.
like you're going down to AHL, it's no problems. Like,
It's not a
yeah,
big deal.
yeah,
It's
you
like,
see
yeah,
how many players from Tampa played in AHL
yeah,
this year. This was like 90-some% players went through AHL to get to NHL.
yeah,
So I mean, it's key for development in NHL players. So I think it's no big deal at all. And so,
yeah,
but you just coming in, everybody I think comes in the same spot. Like everybody's trying to get that job in the NHL, but then after you get sent down, like you should be extra motivated to prove yourself, prove everybody, and kind of get more confident in AHL and kind of try to perform there well. And people are watching you, like general manager watching you, head coach of NHL watching you, assistant general manager watching you. Everybody's watching you.
mm,
Everybody's watching how you do. And if you kind of get sent down to AHL and you feel like you were supposed to stay in NHL, it's kind of like, yeah, that guy is not working hard enough. Like, so like it's kind of all those things. They look at everything you do, how much time you spend at the gym, how quick you get, like, all that kind of stuff. If you're stretching after games, if you're not stretching,
they're
like,
watching that.
well, they're not kind of just gonna go and like see if you did that or not. But if they don't see you, they know, like, yeah, oh,
Yeah,
here we go, he took that out, so he didn't want to stretch today. So all that kind of stuff, you gotta have right attitude to play pro. Like, you just have to have a right attitude, right? So like you have to be motivated every day, and and well, I mean, people making big money there, right? It's your job. So I think it's just, for me, it's kind of, I'm that guy who is motivated to do all the things, and I think it's fun. Like, even playing this year in pro, I just it was awesome to be around older guys. Like, there was Cody Golubev, who played over 200 games in the NHL, I believe. Like, he was talking to me a lot, and you kind of feel like, yeah, like that guy had a taste of NHL, and you're just speaking to him right now. It's kind of, and you see what he does at the gym. Like, he warms up for like 20-25 minutes properly, weights and all that kind of stuff. And then he goes, after a game, he's stretching, doing a cold tub, hot tub, and massage, and all that kind of stuff. So you see at the guy who's 30 years old, and he does all that stuff. And then I'm here, 21 years old, my first year pro, not gonna go stretch,
yeah.
or not gonna work out, or not gonna do proper warm up, or not gonna do proper recovery, or not gonna eat well. And you just like question yourself, like, if he can do that, and he played games in the NHL, and he's pro for 10, 11 years, so obviously you as a kid can't do it.
Yeah. Well, that's very well said. That was
Yeah.
a very good answer.
Yeah.
It's good that you're taking recognition or taking notice, excuse me, of that now.
Yeah.
That's good that you notice that now. So later in your career, maybe you'll be able to help out a 21-year-old with the
Exactly.
exact same thing.
Exactly.
That's very cool.